The Tale of Jolly Robin, Chapter 22. Shocking Manners. Jolly Robin tried his best to rouse Willy-Whip-Poor-Will out of his daytime nap, but he had to admit to himself at last that his efforts weren't in vain. It was plain that Willy was too sleepy to understand what was said to him. And as for his learning a new song when he was in that condition, that was entirely out of the question. "I'll have to wait till sunset," Jolly Robin sighed at last. "That's the time that Willy always wakes up and begins to sing. I'll come back here late this afternoon." So he left the woods, and he was busy every moment all the rest of the day. Shortly before sunset, Jolly Robin went back to the place in the woods where he had left Willy-Whip-Poor-Will sleeping. But Willy was no longer there. He had left only a few minutes before Jolly's arrival. And as Jolly sat on a low branch of a tree and looked all around, just as the sun dropped behind the mountain, a voice began singing from some point deeper in the woods. "Whip poor Will, whip poor Will." That was the way the song went. "There's Willy now," Jolly Robin exclaimed. And he fell off at once to find his night-prowling friend. He knew that Willy-Whip-Poor-Will was some distance away because he couldn't hear the low chuck, with which Willy always began his song, as a sort of warning that he was going to sing and that nobody could stop him. "Hello?" said Willy. "I haven't seen you for a long time." Jolly Robin laughed merrily. "Don't you remember my calling on you about noon today?" he asked. "You must be mistaken," Willy-Whip-Poor-Will replied. "I've been asleep since sunrise, until a little while ago, and nobody came to see me." "You've forgotten," said Jolly. And then, without realizing what he was doing, he tucked his head under his wing and fell asleep. Willy-Whip-Poor-Will looked at him in astonishment. "What shocking manners!" he exclaimed. Jolly Robin slept so soundly that for once Willy-Whip-Poor-Will's singing never disturbed him at all. The end.